Okay, now let's move on to the Marshall game with Longview. John King is going to have Longview ready. You know, the good news for Marshall is they beat Tyler. The bad news is now, or maybe not bad news, maybe like bring on Longview. They might have that attitude, which would be good too. But Coach King is going to have his guys up against Marshall. And Marshall, I think, and I'm only going by their history, they're going to get exposed because John King is going to he's out for mud, he's out for blood because of what happened in week 1. Your thoughts on this matchup? Another rivalry, just a few minutes away from one another.
Yeah, this one's I remember we made the joke. We made the joke last year about the Longview-Lufkin game about that the highlights that you did when you covered the game, they were in black and white. That's how old the rivalry was. But I think we can say the same thing for Longview and Marshall. They've been playing for years too, and I think talking to Coach Hammett, the Marshall head coach this offseason, I was really impressed with his thoughts on this upcoming season. I think Marshall's going to be a scary team this year, and they just proved it, whooping up on Tyler 41-14. This one's going to be I know you're talking about Coach King, and Longview's going to have the Lobos ready to play, no doubt about it. But I wouldn't sleep on this Marshall team, and if Longview could get caught slipping next week, I'm going to have my eyes on this one because I'm very impressed with this Marshall team and what they have going forward this year. Longview coming off a loss, or they won, but didn't look good in the win. I'm excited to see this game next week and see how they both teams compete. And it wouldn't surprise me at all if Marshall, I guess, pulls off the upset since they're the 5A team. But I'm really looking forward to that Marshall-Longview game next week too. It's going to be a good one.
And you can't get any closer, obviously, than 7-6, right? And if you're a Marshall, I mean, if you're a Lufkin kid, if you're the team, they're doing a bunch of what ifs. Because we were right there, we were in it. So and I think to your point, they're going to be burning for this all week long in terms of now we know what not to do when we're playing anybody, whether it's Longview, whomever. We got to play our game and don't let them dictate how we operate.